What's up, bros? I'm back with another video. It's gonna be about how so-called Black Americans, they try to gatekeep quote unquote culture, or the culture, really just the crack baby culture. And I'm here to say it's impossible to gatekeep the culture because the culture, the stuff y'all use to make the culture, wasn't even invented by them. A lot of this stuff was invented by the mulattoes and other groups, so they can't exile them out completely because it wasn't invented by them. All right. Let me start this video off by saying that a lot of our people, they feel desperate and they feel so powerless that they want ownership of something, So they look for something that they can claim and to siege and take power over because they feel powerless as a group, economically and etc. I'm just being honest about our brothers, and you'll see that manifest in different ways. You'll see that when it comes to certain music. You can see that when it comes to certain people in the black community. That's why you have a lot of darker people. They feel that they can boss around lighter people because they want to rule over somebody. They want to control something. It also comes with their streets, the blocks that they claim. You know how they be throwing up their sets and talking about this is my block, even though they don't own the block at all. They don't even own the house they're renting because they want to own something. They're desperate to own something, So with this culture thing, you can't gatekeep it because, like I said, a lot of the stuff that y'all use wasn't invented by just black people, and they want to invent. They want to. When I say black people, they really want to just. It's the darker Negroes. Let's be real. All right, the darker Negroes want to just keep the culture to them specifically, but you can't do that because the tools that y'all use to make the culture wasn't invented by y'all. That can go for the clothes that y'all wear, the instruments that y'all make that y'all use. For example, like the microphone, the most pivotal piece in making music, really. That was invented by a light-skinned brother or a mulatto brother. All right? There's a lot of pieces that was invented by non-dark-skinned black people. So you can't gatekeep it, even the software that y'all use. So you can't gatekeep the music because everything wasn't just invented by y'all. That's what I'm saying. Even the clothes that y'all wear. If you're saying that Gucci and Prada is the culture and dressing a certain way is the culture, but y'all didn't invent that brand or whatever. So you can't just gatekeep it because it doesn't really belong to y'all. They just use y'all as models for it. But y'all can't just keep it to yourselves. All right, it's impossible. They do the same thing with Drake. Try to say he's not part of the culture or the crack baby culture because another reason why they do that is, one, obviously how he looks, but also, they can't compete with him. Like, that's why they got to call him a pop star because his numbers are too good. And most hip hop dudes can't do numbers like that. So he's like viewed as a cheat code. Like his marketability, he knows how to market himself. They feel he has certain privileges that they don't have, and he's too talented. So they try to kick him out the hip-hop group because he's too talented. That's all it really is. And they try to say he's not a part of the culture because he's really too good. It's like the little kid that plays football, and they think he's like five years older than the rest of the kids because he just does things so effortlessly, and they try to kick him off or try to find ways to check his birth certificate. Same thing. All right, but you can't gatekeep the culture because it's not invented all by dark-skinned black people. All right? We was talking about rock and roll music. Rock and roll music, and how they say how black people made that up. And, that's true. People of color here in America did make that. But, what about the mulatto man deserves a lot of credit. Like, those instruments and stuff, a lot of it was built by him. Like the electrical guitar was invented by the mulatto American man. All right, so you wouldn't have country music and rock and roll if it wasn't for those creations. So you can't gatekeep the culture. Is what I'm saying. Our people are just desperate to claim something, and they trying to take other people's stuff and trying to say it's theirs because they desperate to own something. And that's because there's no culture and it's not no mentality of ownership of things the right way. So you can't gatekeep the culture because the stuff that y'all claim wasn't even built by y'all. Like y'all wouldn't even be able to make music if it wasn't for the electricians getting on the pole to even the electricity pole and fixing the Wi-Fi. Don't none of you dudes know how to get on the pole and get Wi-Fi and to post your mixtape on the SoundCloud. So you can't gatekeep it because a lot of people had their hands in it. All right. Well, that's another topic. I'm out.